Imagine the market tumbling like a house of cards, chaos everywhere. What if I told you there's a life raft that top investors like Warren Buffett used to float safely over the financial ruins, allowing him to buy when there's blood in the water? In this video, we're uncovering that very method. Welcome back, insiders. Today we're diving into the world of fixed income, specifically US Treasury securities. You'll learn how to acquire these government-backed treasuries for security and real passive income. Remember our last video on Buffett's massive cash position? We also mentioned that this cash isn't just in the bank, it's safely and passively growing in treasury securities. That's your clue on their importance. Even senators are stashing their cash in treasuries, signaling uncertain times. So how does one buy these securities? To buy directly from the government, go to treasurydirect.gov. This site is a bit rough and the security is obnoxious. Don't use browser functions like go back, refresh, or open in a new tab. You will be logged out. The good news is creating an account is quick, easy, and you can buy treasuries right away. Once you're set up, navigate to the Buy Direct button and you'll be presented with several options. In this video, we'll focus on Warren Buffett's famous strategy. Warren Buffett usually buys T-bills, which are short-term treasury securities. The reason Buffett buys short-term bills over long-term notes or bonds is for three main reasons. First of all, liquidity. Shorter securities give him access to his capital quickly, without the risk of taking a bigger hit on the secondaries market. We'll talk secondaries shortly. Number two, interest rate risks. If interest rates go up, treasuries go down, reducing your principal if you sold on secondaries. Long-term bonds are much more sensitive to this. Number three, market volatility. Again, long-term bonds are more affected by macro changes. In essence, while both short-term and long-term bonds can be sold at any time on secondary markets, short-term bonds offer lower risk from interest rate changes, less price volatility, and more predictable returns in the near term. This makes them a preferred choice for investors who value stability and flexibility like Warren Buffett. So if you want to be like Buffett, click on the bill at the top. From here, we're going to select 3-month treasuries, which is the 13-week, and then select the first one that will be created and auctioned off by the US government. In our case, it's this upcoming Monday. We'll also reinvest our principal after maturity 3 times, which should get us close to the end of the year completely hands-off. Talk about real passive income. And just like Warren Buffett, you can cancel reinvestment at any time to take advantage of a discounted market. Over the course of the year, at the current rate for $1,000, I can expect to make roughly $50 or $12.50 per quarter. This sounds small, but in Warren Buffett's case, with almost $200 billion in cash on the sidelines, if the yield held the same, that would be $200 billion times the 0.05 yield, equaling $10 billion per year doing just 5 minutes of work. Not bad, but that isn't the goal. The goal is actually security. The profit is often just a bonus. Warren Buffett made this very clear in his last Berkshire Hathaway meeting.
We don't use it, and we don't use it now at 5.4%, but we wouldn't use it if it was at 1%. Don't tell the Federal Reserve that, but prefer it.
Congratulations, you just bought a US Treasury security. In this case, a 3-month T-bill yielding around 4.8%. So what happens if you want to sell this bill prematurely, or if you'd like to check out what current bills are valued at? Welcome to the secondary markets. Now, treasurydirect.gov does not offer secondary markets. However, many legacy retail brokers do. Platforms like Charles Schwab, Fidelity, or TD Ameritrade offer both new issues and the secondary market, while more streamlined platforms like Robinhood do not have these capabilities, at least at the time of this recording. Most of the time, buying new securities at auction is free on these popular retail platforms, but secondary markets have fees. Check your broker for more information. Schwab, for example, charges $1 per bond on the secondary market. Remember, buying at auction is generally simpler and might offer savings on transaction costs. while secondary markets are more flexible and potentially have advantage price discovery. If you found value in this super condensed video, you can show support by subscribing, liking, and sharing this video with your finance bestie.